Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I just came on here. Want to talk for a little minute about what's next. Sure y'all see all the things going on. A lot of stuff going on right now, man. I just came on here to talk about it. For example, I'm gonna start off. They got the illegal immigrants, how they getting them all out of here and everything. But also, they sending the illegal immigrants back to their place where they came from. Some of them they call them criminals, and they sending them to the biggest prison in the world, one that holds 60,000 people. Yeah, because they say they gang members and all that. Now, to be real, you got a lot of people that's in gangs. You know what I'm saying? But most of those migrants and stuff, they ain't in no gang going around doing stuff. But now, let's be for real now. They have recruited a lot of people. So a lot of them youngsters are in gangs right here in New York and other places. You know what I'm saying? But, they got to get they got to get them out the way. Cut them off. You can't come back from Mexico. You can't come back from El Salvador. All the places, Haiti, a lot of places the people came from. Yeah, now you can't come back here. And they steady sending them away. They're trying to get all the Latinos and other people that were not from here, trying to get them away from here. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But then, now you got Trump. He got migrants from South Africa. They gonna start bringing South African Boers, Boers, which meaning it's just meaning, what I'm saying, they not from there. Like another term for alien or whatever. Because they're not indigenous to South Africa. But under the smoke screen of them saying these people being killed and tormented and all that stuff and blah, 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 making up bull crap when they own most of the land in South Africa, them people right there. And I wanted to let you know, those people are the most racist people on earth. They still have the mentality that we're supposed to be slaves. Or at least, supposed to be back in Jim Crow and the the apartheid era. You know what I'm saying? But that's your new African Americans. Cause they don't want us here. I mean, Elon people. Elon Musk. Yeah. The most racist people on earth. Then you got the fact that now, I don't know if you know, but they are about to open back up Alcatraz. I wonder who they sending to Alcatraz. Now, if they sending the the bad gang members and stuff from the Latino and other immigrant community, they sending them down there to El Salvador. Who do you think they gonna be sending to Alcatraz? I'll wait. You don't actually think eventually they're gonna say, maybe we'll send some of these black Americans, we'll send them to Alcatraz. You know, the ones that are the troublemakers. You know, troublemakers are the ones that don't just go along with whatever they do to you. You know what I'm saying? It seemed to me like that's what it is. But uh what do I know? It's all building up to a certain particular thing. And I'm gonna let you know at the end what it's building up to. But then uh they're removing habeas corpus from off the dockets. You know, they're trying to get rid of it. You know, the same way they got rid of the civil rights, you know what I'm saying? Civil rights law. So if they get rid of habeas corpus, which was made in 1679, by the way, they get rid of it. So while them going around, you know, they started the stop and frisk thing again and hey, just pulling black folks out the car and stuff now. I don't know if y'all been noticing that. Soon they're gonna be, instead of just pulling people out the house, out the car, they're gonna be pulling people out the house. They're going, oh, you did something. We gotta take you to jail. We need to beat on you. We need to lock you up. We need to give you a bunch of time. You know, the habeas corpus, if they remove that, they can keep you in jail long as they want, and ain't no law against it. They can stop and frisk you, lock you up, and you ain't did nothing. And they say, hey, we believe you a terrorist, and lock you up in Alcatraz or another place. And, you know, it's no due process. You just ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I'm not going for that. You know, I'm not going for you just I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't do anything. I just go to work, take care of my family. I'm not gonna just let you lock me up or do whatever you want to me just because you want to. No, I'm not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else do what they want, but I'm just saying that I'm just talking about me and people that I know that are like me. Okay. Because once they remove habeas corpus and they say, hey, let's just go and start arresting black folks and kill them and, you know, do whatever we want to with them. Ain't no law against it now. Already on the books, 3/5 of a human. Yeah, they kind of a U.S. citizen, but, you know, not really. That's why, excuse me, that's why a lot of police been doing what they doing. They turning up now. I don't know if y'all noticed that. You know what? That's why I'm glad I stay in an area where it's mostly black people. I'm just being honest. That's why I wouldn't rather live. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else than where I am now. It's safer. We ain't around all them white people and other people that when things really get on the move, you gonna see. Feel sorry for y'all that love to go and move in white neighborhoods and thinking you better off there instead of living in the hood like a lot of us do. Because you know, you stay around black people, you live in the hood. That's what they think. But anyway, so now you tell me, I just got a question. Trump and the president of Rwanda was in talks. and he was talking about sending some people to Rwanda. Now, let's just be real. Do a little thinking right now, and just think about this, which I think that ain't gonna be the only place. But let's do a little thinking. If they sending all the Latinos and people like that that's supposed to be dangerous. If they sending them to El Salvador, who they gonna be sending to Rwanda? Ain't this gonna be somebody that look like the Rwandans? Somebody that look like an African? Oh yeah. Who you think they're gonna be sending? They're gonna be sending black people from here to Rwanda. Uh, is the Most High using this to, you know, to bring his people out of this, out of this captivity? I don't know. Could be not. Could be uh the Most High use wicked kings to do stupid stuff. To do his will. So I don't know. We'll find out who they sending to Rwanda, but I'm guaranteeing it's gonna be some black folks. It ain't gonna be no Latino. They gonna send all them. They sending all them back to where they came from. Now, where they gonna send you though? Because the whole game is about getting rid of you and making America white again. So if they making America white again, what if they on the end game of all of this right here, they want to get all of us and get us out the United States, even pay our way to get away from here. But it ain't gonna work how they think it's gonna work. Because even if we all left here, what you think gonna happen to them then? They got the freedom to be destroyed. And that's gonna happen anyway to a lot of these nations. All that had us in captivity. Just wanted to give you something to think about. Because you look at the fact, we already have gotten tired, man. We all got tired. All our people getting tired of this racism, getting tired of you playing with us, thinking you could do whatever you want to us. We just supposed to go along with it, just pray and forgive them and act like ain't nothing happened. That ain't finna happen no more. Everything building up to what it's supposed to do, build up to. Oh yeah. Could you think about it? Now, this whole agenda is a 2025 agenda. And everything they said they were gonna do, they doing in that 2025 agenda. You ever notice this happened July the 6th in 2022? Those Georgia Guidestones, they blew them up. Now, to you that know about the Georgia Guidestones, you know exactly what I'm talking about. To you that don't know about it, you probably would never know. But to give you a synopsis of what they were, it was 8 tall stones, probably like 10 feet high apiece. They were written in 8 different languages. Or was it 6? It was 6 or 8. They were written in, I'm thinking it was 6 different languages, I believe. They were written in, that that Hebrew. They were written in Hebrew, English, couple more languages. And it said, and they had the 10 commandments, not the commandments in the Bible, but the first commandment on there, it was stating about how they got to bring the world population down to 500 million. Okay, it's 8 billion people on Earth. If the population is brought down to 500 million, they are trying to eliminate 95% of the people on Earth. Yes, sir. That's what they're trying to do. And I want to ask you, what do you think that he bringing those Afrikaners over here for? You know, just to be nice? I have heard people say they bring them to have some votes. When they said that, I understood how some of our people. I'm just be honest. I'm not talking about nobody. Some of our people just kind of slow or something. If they brought 700,000 of those people over here, it still ain't enough for the vote him back in office. He already told you ain't gonna be no more elections. What do the people not understand about that? It's 300 and some million people here. What brings 700,000 here gonna do? What that gonna do? That ain't but like what 6% of the people that'll be here. What that gonna do? 6, 7%, you know. He not bringing them here for no extra votes. He bringing them here so they can take part in what he's planning to do. Some might say he bring them here to pick strawberries and take the Latino people that were working out in there, you know, picking strawberries and grapes and stuff job. I don't think that's what it is. I think he bringing some more help over here to help them in their battle, which still ain't enough though. You know what I'm saying? He trying to recruit 700,000, which if he brought all 700,000, only about probably 100,000 would be able to be men that you can use to fight with. The rest of them female. And if you seen them people, they fat and out of shape and lazy looking. They ain't gonna do nothing. The children too. Or maybe they gonna end up being some slaves here. I don't know. Woo, this is just funny to me. I'm looking at how everything taking place. Then we look at the current events, how things steady heating up, how the race situation is becoming more and more talked about infighting between black people and white people. You know, see the Hinton Jr. story, how they say the man ran over the, dude and all that. Now, my thing is, I've heard that he ain't the one did it anyway. He was just in the car. Say it was an old lady. But either way, can I blame him for what he did? No. Somebody could take your son, your child life. I mean, what you supposed to do? Do like the rest of them do? Go and walk up and hug them and say, I forgive you. No, man. You know, and I want to let you know, to all you that may hear this situation, hear this thing. It's a time and place for all things under the sun. You know where that come from? Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. I ain't on here to teach today, but you can go look at it. It's a time and place for all things. And at this time for war, man, the only thing we should focus on, getting ourselves right with the Most High and staying dangerous, man. I'm just being real. You'll tell some people I'm not telling nobody to go out and start a war, but I'm just saying, eventually you're gonna have to get your hands dirty, or whatever you want to do. Eventually you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. Israel always had to fight against other people, and the Most High went before them and destroyed those nations, or helped them win the battles, because that's what it is. You think that spirit just coming on all these people and they started talking about they ready for the go to battle? No, man. Everything is in the Most High's time. I mean, if you don't believe that eventually a race war gonna happen, read Obadiah. Just read the book of Obadiah. You gotta listen to some of these people that keep trying to make you docile and just sit around and just kiss people butt to get along with them, kiss their butt and allow them to be their doormat. Now, you get along with people as much as you can, but it's coming a time, we already know in the end times, that Jacob and Esau and other nations now, it's gonna be more than Esau, but they're gonna go to battle. We already know that. So you can be a crybaby and sit around and act like ain't nothing gonna happen. You gonna just sit around and you ain't gonna never have to stand up like a man, or I don't know, do whatever you feel. But I'm telling you, the scripture talk about it. Scripture talking about it. And then we hear this thing about the two clansmen got shot up there in Atlanta. They went through the wrong neighborhood, wrong area, trying to do that play stuff like they did up there in where was that? Connecticut. They went through those black people neighborhood, and then them folks chased them up out of there. They just keep playing. They keep thinking everything a joke. They actually believe that we ain't but 13% of the population in the United States. They stupid. It is not enough of y'all to fight against us if all of us stood up. It is not. It's not enough of y'all. I'm talking about just the men. You know what I'm saying? Us as men. There's enough of y'all to defeat us. But anyway, like I say, you got a lot of situations happening. I just been watching a lot of them. How the police been just pulling people over and telling them get out the car. Don't even ask for their license. Don't ask for nothing. Just get out the car. Some of them, they want to train them. They just walking up, snatching people dope, trying to snatch them out the car and all this. What y'all gonna do, man? You gonna cry about it? Oh, I'm gonna sue. Well, what if you can't sue them? Because on the books, Trump getting rid of them laws, so you ain't gonna be able to sue them. They gonna have free will to do whatever they want to you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Can't sue them, can't press charges, can't do nothing. When you get in a situation like that, you gonna just you just go. What you gonna do? Just lay down and let it happen? I can't as a man, you know, I can't, as a man, just accept that. We went through our punishment. We coming back to the Most High. You think we all gonna just be sitting around and praying when he come and deliver us? If you do, you ain't reading the scripture. Nah, a lot of us ain't gonna make it too. So, but hey, scripture talk about that too. But a lot of us is. Nah, you got, it is a race war coming. You can accept it or you cannot accept it. Just because you ignore something don't mean it ain't gonna happen. You can believe what you want, but it's gonna happen. They already given. Why do you think there's a whole up there in Atlanta? Okay, this little situation happened in Atlanta, but then in Georgia, the same place, they got a whole county where they just built for to have a police city in. A whole city in Georgia for police. It's a police city. They got all their stuff. Who knows? That's where it may get kicked off at. I don't know. I don't know everything, and I never say I'm the smartest man there is. But you can look and tell temperature rising real high. Something about to happen. I don't know what's gonna kick it off, but you can see it's about to jump off. Only thing I can say, hey, stay right with the Most High. Seek Him with all your might. You ain't got no more time to be playing around all this and that. And hey, push come to shove. There's a lot of us gonna have to. Hey, we're gonna have to man up, man. I mean, you all got cows. Let them cows do what they do. But then you got people that's black that don't like black people. Also, you got people that's black. I'm not just saying Israelite because yeah, it's a lot of people here that are Israel, but they don't know it and they don't care about it. They only care about getting over on another black man. They only care about killing another black man. They only think about hurting another black man. Is that my brother? Nope. Oh well. But anyway, only thing I got to tell you is I said all that to say this. Stay dangerous and stay in the will of the Most High. Keep these people laws but at the most, keep the Most High's laws and follow the Messiah. That's the only way you're gonna have safety. But without being in the will of the Most High, ain't no safety for you. Just letting you know. Yeah. But that's all I came on here to say. And with that, I say peace and shalom. Yes, sir.